What's goody, y'all? Oh my gosh. Y'all know who I am. If you don't know who I am, then get to know who I am. It's your girl, Miss Amarachi. And I'm here with a new segment that I like to call What's the Tea? Where I review all the latest and greatest TV shows and give you, you know what I'm saying, my take, my spin, my pizzazz. You know what I'm saying, or what's going on. I've always wanted to do TV review shows, so I said, why not start now? Now is better than later. And so, you know, I'm going to be coming to you every week, reviewing a TV show until it's over. And then once that show's over, we'll find a new one to review. Now, y'all know I had to start with The Bachelorette on ABC, which premiered last night with Clare Crawley. Oh, that rhymed. Yo, I got it. Ooh, sauce. Anyway, I've been watching The Bachelor and Bachelorette since I was a child. So, you know, it's only right that I start with The Bachelorette. Duh. And this season, just to give you some backstory, it's a little more interesting because Claire is the oldest Bachelorette that they've had on the show so far, which is amazing because they always had these youngins. And it's like, no shade to the youngins because I'm a youngin, but like, we want to see someone who's a little bit more seasoned and has, you know, a little bit more experience in the dating realm. So this is a really cool experience for me to watch. And on top of that, Claire was not on the previous season of The Bachelor. So usually, for those of you who don't know, they usually pick someone from the top 5 of the previous season to be the new Bachelor or Bachelorette. Claire has been on The Bachelor a few seasons ago with Juan Pablo. Trash. But she wasn't on this past season of The Bachelor. So this is something that's a little bit new for ABC. But again, I love it. I love the experimentation. Just to, you know, throw something out there in case ABC watches this. I want to see a size 16 thick Bachelor or Bachelorette, okay? But we're going to get into that another time. So let's get into it. I got my clipboard because, you know, I didn't want to miss nothing. This show is 2 hours long. I had to write down my notes. So, you know, if I'm looking down, if I'm pulling up my clipboard, that's why. So let's get into it. So last night, The Bachelorette premiered. It was, you know, it was a great premiere. I thought it was really cool. There have been a lot of rumors going on in the tabloids. And so just to make this unbiased, I didn't really feed into anything that wasn't thrown down my throat. So obviously, you know, there were rumors that Claire did depart the season earlier and that somebody replaced her. Obviously, these are rumors. However, ABC kind of hinted to the fact that this is true with, you know, some of the previews for what's coming up on the season. So that could potentially be a thing. But again, I didn't read too much into it because I wanted to make sure I was unbiased. And I didn't see too much or, you know, again, read too much into it. But with that being said, I do think that it's really interesting how this season started when she said, oh, Dale is my husband. And Chris Harrison came out and said, nobody has ever said this before. So for you to have such strong feelings already is very indicative of, you know, the fact that you know what you want. And she said, yes, like, I know what I want. I've been doing this for a while. I know when I feel something, you know, the spark, the connection, whatever, poof, love at first sight. I feel all of these things. And for her to say that, I really thought that after she said that, the show was over. Because if you already know that that's your husband, how are you going to go into this house with all of these men who don't even know that you feel this way about this one specific man and give them all an equal chance? Nah, that's not how it works. Like, if I see you and I'm like love at first sight, I don't care what none of these other people looking like. This is who I want. If it worked, cool. If it don't, cool. But at least I know that I didn't, you know what I'm saying, like string anybody along. Even though I know she wants to give them a chance, it's like, if you already know someone is at this pedestal, like, and you've already said this out loud, come on now, sis. You should have just been like, the show is over. This is who I want. Like, all y'all can go home. You might as well not even try to fall in love with me, like, because at the end, I'm going to still pick him. But, you know, I ain't on the show, so I don't know what the producer's telling her, and I don't know what's being fed into her ear. So all this is reality TV, but it's they be feeding it. Some of this is scripted, so I gotta understand that. And so, you know, the season was cool. I do think that it's very interesting how I feel like this season, besides Rachel's season, who was the first Black Bachelorette, I do think this season was very diverse in terms of the cast and the men. Because, baby, the way that chocolate was rolling through, I said, ABC, where you find these chocolate men at? Because tell them they need to pull up over here, okay? So, you know, it was a very diverse cast, which I really appreciated because, again, like, it's beautiful to see men of all colors, all shades, all sizes get an opportunity to, you know, fight for love if this is someone that they're actually interested in being with. So it's a beautiful thing to see, and especially in the times that we're living in now, I know that ABC was really pushing for that. Like, let's get some brown men on this show because we're not about to have this all-white cast and this white Bachelorette and no diversity. So kudos to ABC, you know, I guess y'all filled y'all quota. So top 10. So I'm going to start with number 10, and I'm going to just work my way up. So at number 10, I got Jay. Jay seemed very cool. He seemed very reserved, but he's still on my top 10. At number 9, I got Jordan C. He seems very wise. He seems like a very wise man. He seems very intuitive. Like, I'm going to watch this and then I'm going to act. And that's how I am. I very much sit in the background. I'm like, okay, MX plus B, Y, okay, all right. Now I'm going to act. So I like that about him. He seems very wise. Number 8, we got Robbie. He seems adventurous. He's got that adventurous, you know, grungy look that I like. And I forgot what their jobs were, but he seems very adventurous. Number 7, Ben. He seems like he has a very gentle spirit. He seems like the type of person who loves his mama. And I love men who love their mama. Let me tell you something. I love people who love their mama. I love people who love their baby sisters and their baby brothers and their little family members. And I just love family people. He seems like he has a very gentle and kind spirit. Number 6, Tyler. We're going to get into him later. But Tyler got your back. Okay, he got your back. And that's a fact. Come on. He got your back. He looked like someone got your back. He spoke and he, you know what I'm saying, showed that he's someone who got your back. And I fuck with that. I love that. I love people who got your back. Number 5, we got Brandon. Brandon give you that fierce model look. He look good, okay? Number 4. My top 4 is my top 4, baby. Let me tell you, my top 4 is a good top 4. DeMar. Ooh. Ooh. DeMar look good. Let me tell you something. I love me a nice chocolate man. Baby, DeMar. Baby. Baby. All jokes aside though, he looks like a very friendly person. I love his smile. I love smile. Let me tell you something. The quickest way to my heart is through your smile. If you got a beautiful smile, I'm gonna just want to look at you all day because I have a beautiful smile. Come on now. Like, I love when men smile. That's like one of my favorite things. It's like, smile for me, dad. Oh, what you looking at? Number 3, Blake. Blake is also a very handsome and beautiful looking man. And the reason why I really like Blake is because, you know, she talked about how he reached out to her and, you know, he risked not being on the show just to see if she was okay. And I love that. Like, I love men who could show that side of them. Like, don't always be on some like hard in the paint type thing. No, like check on, you know what I'm saying, the girl who you're trying to get to know and show that kind spirit. He seems like a very kind, gentle, and just like, you know, loving person. And I love that. Like, I love men who love on their women. I love men who love on their family and friends and just show their vulnerable side, show that loving side. Miss me with that, oh, I'm hard. No, miss me with that because I'm not trying to be about them. I'm not about that. You know what I'm saying? So I love that he checked on her. I love, you know what I'm saying, that he seemed very kind and very much like, I'm here for you and I want to make sure that you're okay. Number 2, I gotta give it to Dale. I gotta give Dale number 2 because my number 1, it's a reason why it's number 1. But number 2 is Dale. Okay, Dale stepped up out that limo like, this my show and y'all are participants, okay? Dale seems like a very, very, very suave, smooth type of person. And it's funny because the previews say that he is some trouble, and he looked like somebody who would get you into trouble. Like when I first saw him, he stepped out the lift, I said, ooh, you're trouble. But I like trouble. But he's 31, so I hope he's not trouble. I hope he's not the drama in the group, because you 31 and you still in foolishness. It's just like, please stop, sir. Please, please, please. But yeah, I like Dale. You know, it's going to be interesting to see their progression in the show, because obviously she already shows favoritism towards him. She gave him, Claire gave him the first impression rose, even though I think it should have went to Blake. Nevertheless, she's already showed favoritism. She already said that's her husband. So I just want to see how this progresses. And my number one. Whew. My number one has to go to Easy. Easy as. First of all, what a beautiful man. What a beautiful, beautiful man. He looks so good. Okay? That's number one. Number two, he's Nigerian. And I know he ain't say this, but I know because I'm Nigerian, okay? He's a Nigerian man. I saw his last name. I said, oh, yeah, he's Nigerian. He's Igbo. He has to be Igbo. He has to be. This man loves his mama. He said he calls mama every Sunday. Again, I love men who love their mama. I just do. I love men who love their mama. Because I love my mama. I'm a woman who loves her mama, and I love my daddy. That smile, infectious. Energy, infectious. Charisma, infectious. Like, oh my gosh, he's so funny. He seemed like a fun type of person. Like, he seemed like the life of the party. That's me. Like, oh my God. Look, if Claire don't want you, baby, I'm in Cali too. Come through. Like, what's up? What's up? And he fit. Like, ooh. Them football players though, because he's a pro football player. I don't know what team he plays for. Or no, he was a pro football player. He is like a sports agent now. But them athletes, some of them athletes be problematic. But you know, he looks beautiful. He just seemed like the whole package. He got the whole package. He got the looks, he got the charisma, he got the energy, he got the, you know what I'm saying, personality. So that's why he was my number one. I'm interested to see his progression. He seems like he's going to be on the show for very long, because one thing about, you know, these reality TV shows, especially Bachelorette and Bachelor, they're going to show you who's going to be on the show for long. They're going to show, they're going to let you know. They will let you know before you have to even look it up, because all the people who get 35 hours of airtime on the first episode, they be the ones that's going to stay, okay? So that's my top 10. You know, let me know in the comments if you're disagreeing, if you agree, if you're like, nah, this person threw me off. Just let me know, interact, you know what I'm saying? But last but not least, we gonna talk about this little drama that happened. So first of all, Claire, I know for a fact that the producers told her to keep using. I know they did. I know for a fact. And you wanna know why? Because no right person, no sane person, no person will look at the situation that happened and be like, I should keep Yosef over Tyler C. First of all, Tyler C didn't want no drama. He said, I'm going to pull you to the side. I'm not even going to tell Claire. I'm going to pull you to the side, and I'm going to let you know what I heard. And I'm going to just let you know, I know this, but as long as you're here for the good reasons and for the right reasons, we're going to be good. This is what this man did. He pulled her to the side. He said this. Then y'all, I'm not even going to say what I want to say. Yo ass said, let me go and tell Claire what this man just told me so I can cover my ass. So he went and pulled her. So she pulled the three of them. And she like, what's going on? And Tyler ain't even get no talking time. He ain't even get to say nothing. And I know that these producers be cutting and pasting what they want, cutting and pasting what they want. But it's like, bruh, why he ain't get the, you know what I'm saying, say, I don't have no ill intentions. I'm just saying this is what I heard. Like, he did say, oh, this is what came to me. But he didn't even get the opportunity to say, I don't have no problems with dude. Like, I just wanted to make sure he was good. And I told him what I heard. So he not walking around here thinking, oh, yeah, I'm the shit, da-da-da. And this girl really said, Either I'm going to pick the one who has already seemed like they have drama coming with them, or I'm going to pick the one who actually seemed like they have my back and pulled you to the side. I'm going to pick the one who could potentially break my heart. Huh? Like, sis, really? Blink twice if ABC told you to do that. Okay, yeah, because anyway, that's how I feel about that situation. Nevertheless, it was a great first episode. It was a really good first episode. I really enjoyed it. And you know, I'm excited to see what happens because again, a lot of rumors have been swirling. I'm not even going to talk about the rumors because y'all might not have heard them yet, but a lot of rumors have been swirling from what's going to happen and, you know, who could potentially take over and stuff like that. We're just going to be on this journey together. We're going to come back every single Wednesday, 3 o'clock Pacific, 6 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Central. I'm bringing you all the tea, all the juice on every platform. Not really every platform, just Instagram and YouTube. So make sure you tune in next week for another episode of What's the Tea, Bachelorette Edition. It's your girl, Miss Amarachi. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and tune in next week. As always, be blessed, bold, and beautiful. Bow!